Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to What's Up With That, the show that brings you interesting people, places, cultures, and subcultures here in the South Bay, the San Francisco Bay Area, the state of California, and beyond. And tonight, what's up with Park Lane? Who is Park Lane? And what's up with the up-and-coming music scene in San Jose? Well, when you think of San Jose, you generally don't think of San Jose as a music mecca of America. When we think of San Jose, we think of people sipping Starbucks and developing software. Wrong! Tonight, we have a great pleasure to have an up-and-coming band right here from San Jose to rock and roll your night. Please welcome the members of Park Lane. We're going to start off with Mike. Mike, you'll be the one to answer the first question.
Awesome.
The first question is, how did your band get together?
Oh man, I mean, there's so much, so much history with this band, but I'll do the abridged version. So basically, me and Grayson were playing, and we were looking for a singer, and we ended up Joey ended up coming. He's our bassist and also our backup singer and screamer, and he came in. He had this huge voice, and we're like, wow, this guy is insane, and we brought him in, and he definitely helped influence our music the way it is today. And so he came in, and then he realized that he wanted to play bass instead. So we're like, all right, well,
these musicians, they get so wishy-washy. Huh?
I know, yeah, it was quite annoying, but
I know. I want to be the star. It's hard when you want to be the star. Huh?
I know, yeah. But and yeah, so we had him. We had the bass, so we had the bass down. We had two guitarists, and we were looking for a new drummer. And Joey happened to know this little kid named Cameron, who's still in high school, but the most amazing drummer I've ever played with. And he joined the band, and he once again took us to the next level with how our music was going to be played. And then the last part was the lead singer. Went through 80 different tryouts. We flew a guy from Missouri, and it was really bad for us. We started getting tired of just, I don't know if we want to do this, and I'm in Santa Clara University, like I'm like, maybe I should just work, and I should just give up. And
maybe you should go to Jesuit school.
Jesuit school, yeah. And
Father Michael.
And Calvin happened to be the last guy on the list. And he came in, and I didn't know what to expect, because I talked to him on the phone, and he had a very gentle voice, and I see him, and he's this big dude with tattoos everywhere, and I was like, oh my god, that is our lead singer. Came in, sang, did a great job. We kept trying him out a couple more times. We already been doing it for so long, so we always want to make sure he was the one. And came in, joined the band, and we wrote these songs, and that's Park Lane.
Okay, so Calvin, this question's for you. So what inspires your type of singing and the music that you're interested in?
Well, there's a lot of different vocalists that I really look up to, and I honestly I just listen to them. Like a few of the ones that I look up to are, I like Jared Leto. He's an awesome vocalist, strong, powerful voice, and the lead singer of Breaking Benjamin, strong, powerful voice. And I wanted to get that, and like a Howard Jones as well from Killswitch Engage, and so I just use them as my influence.
So what do you do to keep up your voice?
I went through vocal training, and
I was gonna say, after a while, you have those nights where you're like,
oh yeah, they still come. They still come.
That's when all the bands go, what's up with that?
I know. You have those days where you just can't do it, and no matter how much you try, but you just push through it and hope for the best.
Yeah, the show's got to go on, right?
Oh yeah.
So Mike, what kind of image are you trying to portray here?
We're all different guys. We have different backgrounds, musical backgrounds, and different styles. And as far as the image, we're just five happy dudes that just want to play music. That's what we want to do. And we're very positive about the lyrics we write, and also just the people we meet, and we want to know everybody. And we're not stuck up, and we just want to.
Yeah, well, I've known you for a long time. You're definitely not stuck up. That's good. You wouldn't be here if you were. So, Park Lane, because I'm stuck on the Park Lane, because I think of I shouldn't say desperate housewives, so let's say desperate older teenage younger men boy. Park Lane. I mean, I'm thinking of some sweet little little kids on the bicycle.
Well, the name is actually just the street I live on.
See,
we had trouble finding a name, and my dad was just like, why don't we just call it Park Lane? And it doesn't define who we are. It doesn't define our music. you know, and you know, there's a lot of people who are like, well, it doesn't fit your music, so it doesn't work. Well, it's like it's for us, you know, it's what we do, and, and we're gonna continue to do it the way we want to.
Right. Okay, we're gonna take a look at one of the songs that you perform. It was the first one you did in the set tonight. So why don't you describe a little bit about what that song is about? Do you?
So the song's called "Within the Storm."
Uh-huh.
It's a little bit more of a fast-paced, you know, heavy song. It's about, you know, this girl who, you know, who overdoses, and it's this guy who's so in love.
Stuff, huh?
Yeah. Well, it's this guy who's so much, you know, he's really in love with her, and it's just kind of, and the chorus is, you know, if you could live another life, you know, would you, you know, or live another day, and it's, you know, it's kind of more of an uplifting song, like telling people, you know, just, you know, look
so
at
why
the
do
way.
you introduce to the audience? Tell them.
Which camera?
Whatever.
Whatever. So
To
yeah.
me.
All right. So yeah, this song's called "Within the Storm."
All right. Within the Storm. Check it out.
Always physically right. I run this all 1,000 times, time and time again. I tried to help her, but she never let me close, so I leave. I ran in circles trying to help her, trying to make her believe. If you could live another day, would you wake up or would you live your life another way? Wow! So now the story ends like this. She died alone inside her place. At least I gave her what her last kiss. What gave her one last kiss? You can live another day. Would you let go or would you live your life another way?
I'm Stacy Tamaki, and I'm here today representing helpingtammy.org, which is a website that supports the National Bone Marrow Program and our local Asian American donor program. My cousin is sick and needs a stem cell transplant, and so I'm here to encourage people to contact a resource and get yourself registered through a live drive or order a home kit online, and you can get tested, get in the registry. If you're already in the registry, there are still a lot of things you can do to help. You could volunteer to live drive. You can join one of our Facebook groups, because most patients have a Facebook group these days. You can, Twitter and tweet and let people know about the need, let them know about live drives in your area. Send out email blasts to everybody you know if you know there's a drive in your area or someone you know is sick. But don't just assume that the only thing that can be done is to get registered. There's a lot of other ways to help.
Well, you gotta admit that's pretty freaking awesome, and it's coming here from San Jose, California. See, we do a lot more here in San Jose. We can rock on. All right. How did you get interested in music?
Well, I was actually introduced to music by my dad. A lot of Beatles CDs, a lot of Rolling Stones, a lot of Beach Boys, and all that kind of stuff. And
You can't beat that stuff.
oh yeah, I listen to it all the time. Still, it's great. But then what got me further into music is actually I remember I think I was listening to some sort of punk song or something, and then I was like, wow, it'd be really cool if I could learn how to play that song on guitar. And so that's how I picked up guitar, and then after I picked up the guitar, I kept wanting to grow musically, and then eventually I met Mike, and then I started playing more and more guitar, and then just wanted to start a band, and so ever since then it's just kept growing and growing.
So it just all came together.
Pretty much.
All right, pass it on to the screamer.
Hello.
That has so many meanings,
Well,
How did you get interested in music?
it came to me at a very early age. Violin was actually my first instrument, and I quickly quit that. And then I waited a couple years, and kind of similar to Grayson, I heard a song by Third Eye Blind, and I was like, whoa, that's really cool, when I was like 13. And then my grandmother, rest in peace, she got me my first guitar and started playing, and I haven't looked back since.
Then she said, why did I buy him that guitar?
Actually, she was the only one who encouraged me to play in a band. So I owe it all to her.
Yeah, my brother had drums, and so he used to play them in the garage and drive everybody nuts, right? So my mom was like, okay, why did we ever buy them those drums? Anyway, so pass it down one more here. And why did you get interested in playing the drums, I guess?
I guess with drums, I actually played guitar before, but my dad had bought a drum kit for my younger brother, and it was kind of sitting in his room getting a little dusty, and I started to play it
And you stole
sort of
it.
on and off, and slowly took it over and moved it out to
took
my
your
garage.
little brother's drums.
I did. I
out,
stole it from
didn't
him.
you?
And then
You're
actually
bad.
moved it out to my garage, and I kept getting noise complaints, so we had to soundproof the room. But that helped a lot. I started playing every day, and they're very hands-on instruments. So
Yeah,
I don't
and
know.
it's a very cool drum set.
Yeah, it's a nice drum set, definitely.
It's very cool.
Yeah, for
Very
sure.
cool. Okay, so why don't you pass it? Who's the songwriter? Who writes most of the songs?
All of us?
All of us? Okay, so we can just... All right, so what is the process of... How do you go through the process of negotiating, I guess, a song?
I guess mostly with songs, one of us will kind of have a starting idea and maybe just show another one of the guys, anyone who's around or available, and then we sort of like build it from there. If we think of something good, we'll bring it to the rest of the band, maybe kind of jam on it a little bit, sort of work things out, and then usually it'll sort of be like guitar first, and then I'll lay down some drums, and Joe will come in and do bass, and then Calvin will work on vocals, and if something doesn't work out, we're always willing to sort of change a song or maybe even scratch it entirely. But yeah, that's basically how it works. We all sort of have our own input.
So the lyrics, then. Who comes up with the lyrics here? So I'm just trying to go through the process because it's important. People are interested in what makes a band a band. So okay, so you hear the music first, and then it's like okay, yeah, here you go.
Yeah.
Make magic.
Yeah, I try to be there when they're writing it so I can actually come up with like a melody to what they're doing already, and then they write a scratch track for me, send it home with me, and I come back and show them what I have and hope for the best.
Hear the tune. Hear the tune in your sleep all night. Yeah.
Exactly. Play it all day, play it all night.
So, what kind of lyrics appeal to you? I mean, what's going on in you that
when I write the lyrics, I just write about like life experiences and try to give it a little bit of a upbeat on life and show people that it's, even though like we go through so much, it will eventually get better.
That's good. Okay, so talk about your second song that you performed tonight.
Second song. Okay, the second song is called "The Fallen." It happens to be one of the most popular songs that we've come out with in the 4-song EP, and it's a very personal song between me, Calvin, and Joey, and yeah, it's you'll listen to it.
All right, so check this out. This is "The Fallen" by Park Lane.
Darkness falls upon your eyes when no one's there to catch your fall. When I surround your every move, we are the fallen, we're the forgotten. We'll break the curse and see. We'll break the curse and see. And then we'll turn away. We will break away for all that was lost and taken. And everything you know is gone. Just hold on tight. You can be strong. I'll be your light in the darkest place. So don't be afraid. Just take my hand. And we are the fallen. We're the forgotten. We'll break the curse and see. We'll break the curse and see. And then we'll turn away. We will break away for all that was lost and taken. With everything they tried to take, we are the ones they couldn't break. With everything that we have lost, we'll break it. I'll be your darkness and the fall. I'll be your voices when they go. I'll be the light. Light that guides the way. I'll be your love.
Right now, Americans 18 to 80-something are using their heads to solve the world's toughest problems. Today's Peace Corps volunteers are effective business advisors, among the first to teach AIDS prevention and the world's largest environmental workforce. More than 140,000 workers in health, agriculture, and education have served in over 100 countries. If you've got a good head, an open mind, and a big heart, find out more about joining the Peace Corps. Peace Corps, the toughest job you'll ever love.
All right. Well, see, it's getting better and better. I'm telling you. Watch for this band. They're going to be up front and center pretty soon. All right. So, what was it like to record music?
The recording process?
Yes. What was it like to
Whew. Oh, gosh. Where do I start?
Because I can only imagine.
Well, of course, it's just such a rush. I mean, it's awesome. You're always so excited to get in the studio and record because you have the new songs and you really want to get it on, get it set down on recordings and show it to people and see their reactions. But the actual process is pretty strenuous, rigorous. You get in there with the same, 7 people in the same room until you're done with the record or whatever you're putting out.
For eternity and beyond.
It gets pretty crazy. There's some pretty funny things that go on, but all in all, we always make sure to stay productive. But overall, it's just working really hard because you know that in the end, it's really going to pay off.
No one storming out the door. No one banging on the wall.
No, we keep each other in check. We make sure that we're all doing okay throughout the process.
All right. So, just a general question: what kind of music? I mean, we can pass. And do you guys like to listen to?
Why don't you go first?
Okay. Well, me personally, when I first started playing guitar, I loved Metallica, so I listen to Metallica all the time. But generally, I like to listen to a lot of metal stuff, a lot of melodic metal. So Killswitch Engage is one of my favorite bands. But I also like to listen to other stuff along the lines like Calvin likes 36 to Mars. I like him too. Even get into some other stuff like solo artists, Eric Johnson. Get in some jazz, maybe even some pop rock, a little bit of everything.
Okay.
I guess the guys would agree with me on this. I'm kind of the weird guy in the band. I listen to a variety of...
Go ahead.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, I listen to a variety of what,
if I turn
weird
green, you'll know.
Oh, all right. But As Cities Burn has a big influence on me, and they're not really metal. They're just actually quite mellow. Thrice, and I think that's kind of what makes our sound what it is, because we got 5 different guys, like Mike said, coming together and making this one sound. And
that's what's cool. I mean, that's a cool thing.
Yeah, that's what we try to do. So and then Cameron, he's another side.
I guess the easiest way to describe my musical taste is I played guitar in a death metal band. I played in my jazz band at school, and I also play mandolin. So it pretty much goes over, I'd say, the entire spectrum of music.
Okay, we have like only 2 minutes left. I'm going to ask you 2 real quick questions, and just one of you can answer. What is the strangest thing that's ever happened to you in a live performance? This is one of my favorite questions. This is the trademark. What's up with that question?
I guess this would be my question to answer. We were playing a show at the Cafe Kokomo in San Francisco, and the drum set was on a drum riser, but the bass drum was so close to the edge that, like, as I would kick it throughout the song, it was moving closer and closer, and it was falling off the edge.
Oh, no.
This is during a battle of the bands, so I'm sitting there trying to keep the beat and then pull this thing back up on stage. And it was going on throughout our entire set, which thankfully was only 3 songs, but we still managed to somehow win that battle of the bands.
We'll see. All right, we have the Battle of the Bands winner here. And ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have for What's Up With That. Thank you very much, Park Lane, all of you. We'll be looking for you. Yeah, stretch. I'm sure you're going to do great. And I'm glad to be someone who's going to help you to go on to bigger and better things. So you're awesome. And to our viewing audience, check them out and, do what you have to do, get busy. And to our viewing audience, as ever, if you're walking down the street and you see something interesting and you wonder to yourself, hey, what's up with that? Well, tune into our show, What's Up With That. Maybe, just maybe, you'll find exactly what you're looking for. We'll see you next week on What's Up With That. Good night, everybody.
Bring me to love. lion's bed. A lion waits for you. I will